What's up, Goddess Gang? Today we are back with another video, and today we are going to just be simply doing a shellac manicure, or a gel polish mani. She has the Apple Bite by Madam Glam on her natural nails already, and we're going to remove that. You guys are going to see some of my favorite supplies that I like to use whenever I'm doing nails. I really use all of my favorites on other people. So, like, if you see me using it on someone, then it's like, okay, I really like that one. For example, this one is a medium grit, and it's cone shaped, but it's also a safety. I have another version of it that's not a safety, and you can see the difference. So definitely recommend the safety one. I really love it. Um, yeah, it's really awesome. It's good for removing the other one that I really recommend aside from that one is this. It's called, commonly known as the 4-in-1 or the 5-in-1 bit. And it comes in fine, medium, and coarse. This one is a medium. I would like to have that one in a fine as well. But anyways, this ceramic bit is like my ultimate go-to. It's pretty much always super gentle and reliable. She in particular is super sensitive. So anytime you do anything, she's almost like thinking you're gonna hurt her. So using the safety bit on her particularly is very rewarding. Recently, I removed some of her polish. You guys are gonna see in a future video. I done a little bit of removal for her, and I used the sanding band. And where is my sanding band? I'll show it to you guys. Oh gosh, I forgot to dust this off. I must have been in a rush. She was getting on my nerves, girl. She was getting on my nerves. Anyways, but this is the sanding band, and if you guys are familiar with seasoning your files, then you know that when you get a new sanding band, you want to go ahead and season it. So it is a seasoned sanding band, so the chances of it really cutting the cuticle area are very slim. But she is very, 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 very superstitious about that. She does not take pain very well. So, yeah, I would definitely recommend this one if you have a client like that. Give me just 1 second. I have to go get my puppy out for a quick walk, and I'll be right back. But in the meantime, I'm gonna let you guys continue to watch, and I will be right back. You guys may be trying to figure out why I left it in real time for this part. I wanted to just kind of show you her natural nail journey. And also, it looks really creepy when you speed it up too much when you do this part of the nail process. So it will speed up. But drop a comment down below and let me know how you're enjoying this video so far. If you like it or if you're bored to death. Sometimes these videos are very helpful. This, for example, is how to remove a gel polish set without soaking. It's definitely not recommended to file the nail product off. However, or more likely, it's better to kind of file it down some and then soak it off. But that's debatable because I ended up having one friend who I was doing her nails, and she ended up not having that very good of a reaction to the acetone when it came to soak offs. So maybe for her, it would have been better to just do a file down. So I kind of had strayed a little bit away from doing soak offs. Or, for example, if you're going to do a soak off, maybe, well, one, definitely add some cuticle oil, a generous amount to the acetone, but also just go ahead and put some Vaseline around their natural nails, anything that's going to be exposed to the acetone. However, the alternative would be to just file the product down as much as possible with the e-file, and then maybe you could go ahead and buff it down or etch it, even closer to the natural nail with the hand file. You guys can notice that I am leaving basically the base coat layer. And that's what's so good about going back to the same nail tech. Whoever did the nails, they know the structure that they chose to put down for the nails. So I know that I gave her a generous base coat layer because this is her natural nail set. Usually when I'm interacting with my clients, for lack of better words, or my friends, I always ask them what their future plans are with their nail sets. Like, for example, are you gonna just get another, um, another shellac set or another, gel set in the future? Or are you gonna want to take this product off and then go ahead and get like nail extensions? So, for example, when I did these green nails, she told me that she was gonna come back and get another regular nail color, that she wasn't gonna get any extensions or anything. So I would go ahead and give her a thick layer of base coat gel. And then maybe like, one layer and then one extra layer just to be on the safe side. And then I know that in the future, I'm just going to take off the top layer of polish. Alexa, stop. And then once I take off that top layer of polish, I'm going to have at least, one layer or 1.5 layers left of the base coat gel underneath. When you're doing shellac, like a gel set on top of a gel set, and you have that leftover base coat gel, it's really not that bad. Especially if you dehydrate very well and you make sure that you just do the prep process thoroughly. If I was adding nail extensions, I would feel more comfortable if she had a fresh, flawless nail bed set that was fully prepped and ready for a brand new application, whereas opposed to going over some old products, simply because I want them to be as healthy and strong and adhered as possible. But that's just my preference. Everyone's different. So, anyways, this other drill bit is my next favorite, and I always go in and clean up around the cuticle area with it. It's very gentle. I'm on a 5K RPM. So I'm going very slow, and you can see that I'm kind of going over it. Each time I'm going very gently and I'm not really pressing down at all. That way I can go over it a few times without feeling like I'm going to leave a ridge in the nail. Because sometimes the cuticle that grows onto the nail bed is it's stuck on there, like it's grown onto the nail bed. So you might have to go over it a couple of times to get it off properly. Um, but yeah, so you guys are gonna see that. My apologies, I'm getting a message, by the way. But anyways, so how are you guys doing? You guys have any nail designs that you would like to see me do? I think I'm gonna put that up on my blog site, a little link, like a little form where you guys can leave like images of nail design ideas that you would like for me to do, because I don't know. I want to feel challenged, but we do have a nice challenge coming up soon. Mm, I am filming some of my content in advance since I'm going to be posting every day of December. So, if this is already released, like this concept is already released by the time you guys see this video, then forgive me. But if not, then I'm gonna spill the beans here. Um, we are gonna be doing, it's gonna be basically, it's gonna end up being a winter wonderland theme. And I'm so excited about it. This is the first time I'm telling y'all about it. So if you're watching this video, that you are one of the first people to know, unless I've officially announced it already. But I don't know. I think it's probably gonna be at least, I think it's gonna be at least a few more days before I announce it. But a winter wonderland concept. And um, I can't tell you guys the details because I'm gonna save that. I gotta go work on that. But I didn't want to do like per se Christmas or per se gingerbread or snowman. So I thought Winter Wonderland, that really gives so much landscape to cover. Like you guys are always going so above and beyond and acting so crazy when I challenge you guys with these no art challenges. So I know this is supposed to be fun. And another reason why I wanted to make it the Winter Wonderland Challenge was because winter is for a couple of more months. It's really just beginning. So definitely stay tuned for that. But anyway, so here we are with our sanding bin. And as you can see, I'm going in. I've already kind of went in with the other bit to make sure that you know the tops were good. So I'm kind of just etching the nail and also cleaning up any leftover product or blending in any old base coat gel and kind of making it a part of the natural nail. So this is basically my nail prep routine. I mean, it doesn't get any better than this. I could always afford to go faster, but we did a quick removal and now we're just doing the prep. And for some reason, I keep bumping the camera, so forgive me, y'all. Then, if I haven't done it on this video, now after I do this part, I actually apply some cuticle oil, rub it in a bit, dry it off, get all the excess oil off, and then I go in with my nippers. It just makes me feel like, to me, it makes more sense to add the moisture before I nip the cuticles. And then that way too, I kind of massage the cuticles with that oil, and then that way they're not dry. Sometimes people, like if you're a nail girly, you know better, right? About keeping your cuticles moisturized and stuff. But if you're not and you're like a hard worker or you just aren't really like a girly girl or whatever, but you like sometimes people will just have to get their nails done for an occasion or something. Um, and you'll be doing their nails and like you will nip them and you'll be like, oh, like you won't really nip them, but because their skin is okay, I did it. Because their skin is so cracked and so dry, it will give them a cut or like it will be painful for them because it'll be sensitive. So I like to really just go ahead and give the cuticles a little bit of TLC right here. And I always think of the time where I was spraying my cuticles with alcohol during this process just because I was like, I don't know, but definitely moving away from the reckless era with like doing stupid stuff to our nails. Just give them a little bit of cuticle oil, and it feels like it's much easier to, I don't want to say it's easier to see what needs to be nipped off, but everything just flows better. And then I feel like you're not really, because it all is kind of like moisturized and everything, you don't really fixate over anything too much. You kind of just clip the cuticle, move on. You're like, okay, that's done. I don't know how to explain it, but just try it and tell me if you think that it changes the game for you, because it's definitely changed the game for me. And I think it's changed the game for my clients too. Like, so, anyways, I also want to show you guys all 10 fingers just because I'm really putting emphasis on how beautiful her natural nails look. You can see the way that the middle finger is like catching the light. There's no ridges in her now. This is a girl that she has come basically every 2 weeks for the last year. And actually, for a little over a year now, she has come every single 2 weeks. And it's just up in like that was up until recently when she started to work more, and now she only comes like maybe like once a month. But this is actually dated footage. This is from a while ago. I was waiting until I don't know. It was like she randomly got blue at one point, and like I was like, okay, girl. And but it was like the middle of summer or something. I'm like, what? I'm not about to post this because the polish is by Madam Glam. It's called Ready Set Ski. So I'm like, I need to wait until like a little bit towards winter time in order to post this. So this footage is actually old. I have another. I haven't really heard from Madam Glam that much, and recently I was going through my videos, like figuring out what I need to publish and stuff, and I saw that there's an unboxing that I never published, you guys. I have been telling y'all about this product that I'm obsessed with, and y'all never even saw me unbox it because the video, I haven't even published it. It's because again, it wasn't really in sync with the season, but there was this nail set that I really wanted to do, and it was one of those things where I kind of just started to create something and it came out like totally different than I would have imagined anything. And so I'm like, well, what can you do? You just go with it. But I hadn't posted it. So no wonder why Madam Glam's so mad at me. I'm not saying they are, but if silence could speak volumes, be they bit. Nah, I'm just teasing you guys, but definitely sometimes can be hard to keep up with all of the different products and all of the different creations. But nevertheless, this is December. You guys are going to be seeing all of those videos. I got, let me see, right this second as I speak, I have, I think 3 videos uploading, or at least I was supposed to. Ooh, did I close it? Ooh, I done closed it. My bad. Let me see. Oh man. Oh no, it's right. Wait. Oh my gosh, I suck so bad. I done closed it. Okay, hold on. I closed the I closed the window while my YouTube videos were uploading. I am so stupid. I gotta stop using that word. I just like to use that word because I never get to use it, and so sometimes it's fine. All right, let's go ahead and do this. Y'all, it's a good thing I checked. I would have been waiting for this to upload. It would never would have uploaded. I'm terrible. Anyways, you guys, so now I'm showing you guys how I clip. I always like to, like on the sidewalls of the natural nails, I like to taper those in a bit because they fit into, oh no, I don't, she likes to have an oval shape or like, well, with her natural nails, an oval shape, and then with her extensions, an almond shape. I always find it really neat and clean when you just taper that sidewall in. So, anyways, after this, you guys know that we're really just gonna go in with her gel polish. She's gonna get the Madam Glam Ready Set Ski, which is a super pretty blue. It's like a royal blue color. And I will admit that on some of the filing, I'm not doing it 100% correctly. You're only supposed to file in one direction, but you can see sometimes I go back and forth. And I think that's just on some of her nails. They're like a little weak because she uses her hands a lot for work, and like she's always washing her hands and like being in touch with food and water and things. So on those thinner nails, they are a little more resistant to being filed properly. So I don't know, maybe I need to look and see what you can do in that case. But nevertheless, here we go. We're going in with our Model 1's primer and our Madam Glam base coat gel. I love the Model 1's primer. It's been with me for a long time, and I actually spilled half of the bottle one day. I was so heartbroken and sad. So Nevertheless, I still is like rocking steady for the team squad up. I've only used out of my entire career, believe it or not, I've only used Model 1's primer. They're the only primer that I actually F with. I have used like different ones to try here and there, but nope, I love them. And I don't use a dehydrator. They do have a dehydrator and primer duo, but I just use alcohol prep pads to dehydrate, and then I use the primer by Model 1's. Now we're gonna go in with our base coat gel, and then we're gonna go in with the application. So I'm gonna leave you guys here so that you can jam out, watch the application, you know, enjoy. Thank you guys so much for being here. I hope you're having just the most magnificent month of December. Definitely wanted to make sure to upload daily for you guys. I did this last year. I was unboxing the Madam Glam Advent calendar last year, but this year I don't have it. I might buy it, y'all, because I don't know. I really want to unbox it, but I'm not decided yet. If anyone wants to gift it to me, you definitely can. I'll accept it. But I decided that even though I'm not going to be unboxing the advent calendar, I still wanted to give you guys daily uploads. A lot of people do Vlogmas and everything. I can't promise that my uploads will be revolving around like Christmas theme or stuff like that. But definitely just want to embrace the season to be together and to spread our love. Give you guys lots of, hopefully, lots of quote unquote content to watch, because sometimes, see, I'm blessed to have a family. Luckily, they be my headache sometimes, but I'm blessed to have a family right now. I don't know why. I must have been so lazy when I edited this, because usually when I show you guys the labels, I always pause it, but just forgive me for that. Nevertheless, I remember a lot of seasons during the holidays that I spent alone and very sad and depressed. And I know that there's still a lot of people that are alone. And I know even some of the people that have families, like for example, me, we're still inside kind of feeling the absence of maybe some of our loved ones who have passed away, or maybe, people that are just not present right now in our lives, or the possibilities are really endless. So I just wanted to be here for all you guys and do my part to spread joy and to hopefully walk into the new year together with everyone intact. I have definitely been like traumatized by my recent experience with the loss of my friend, which you guys can read about on my blog. I don't really like to talk about it too much, but I definitely feel inspired and accountable to be present with you guys. So feel free to always reach out to me via DM if you ever need to. Do be sure to check out my blog site. There's lots of exciting updates there all the time, and I will be keeping you guys posted. And until then, enjoy this final little application moment and also the end result. And I love you guys so much. I holla y'all. Peace. It's too late now. I remember every scene. 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 It's too late now.